All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, Bashim Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us this truth, and salutations to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel scattered abroad. This is your brother Yawab Bonashar coming back with a hopefully edifying video. And this video is going to be titled False Witnesses. And what sparked this video is something that happened to me on the way to work this morning. I was connecting to the last bus I got to take that dropped me off to my job, this bugged out Eve that because ain't nothing but Eve driving the fucking buses. But this older bugged out Eve, she was talking about JC and all of that, Jesus. Well, it was this Edomite. He could have been a Jake, I don't know. But what appeared to be an Edomite. And I always get fucked up vibes from this actual Edomite, or this what appeared to be an Edomite, every time I catch the bus. Well, he was smoking a cigarette, and as the Eve was pulling up, you could see her, waving her hand like no, like pretty much she was saying, don't smoke over there, because she wasn't gonna open the door, the bus door, with people smoking in front of the door, because she don't smoke and she don't like cigarette smoke and stuff like that. Which that's right, that's righteous. But she still had demons on her, because she hops off the bus. She shuts the front door and comes out the back, out the back door, and she's all in my face. Like the dude that was actually the dude that appeared to be an Edomite, she wasn't even looking at him. She was totally in my face, yo. Like she was looking directly at me. And she was talking about, if you're gonna smoke, you gotta smoke over there, and you can't come in front of the door because I don't like cigarette smoke. And I was like, lady, I don't smoke. And it's like she ain't even hear me, yo. She was like, both of y'all was smoking, and so I just went like over there, away from the other guy. I was like, lady, I don't smoke, But it's like she wasn't hearing that. It was like she was, just straight up possessed by a demon. So ultimately, it was a demon, agitating me, man, pursuing me. And when we got on the bus, she started dropping the JC name and talking about, she don't like cigarette smoke and all of that, because she beat cancer and all of that. And I was just shaking my head like, yes, agreeing with her, like, yeah, that's what's up. And she kept dropping the JC name. But the dude that was actually smoking, she wasn't looking at him. She wasn't saying shit to him. She was saying all this shit to me. So I was like, yeah, I don't like cigarette smoke either. And it's like she was just all in my face. Her attention was on me, man. And I know it was just a demon. So she accused me and said I was smoking. And I remember Apostle Ricard a while back saying that when 9/11 happened, you had Eves that was straight up lying on the One West ministry, saying that she saw certain things that she never saw. You know, like I forget exactly what the she said. I think the apostle said that it was an Eve saying, yeah, I saw bombs. I saw him with a bomb and stuff like that. Just straight lying, like, because you gotta understand, if somebody possessed by a demon, they don't know what the fuck they doing, man. They'll just say anything. You know how many times my mom done lied on me? Because when I came into the truth, I used to say stuff to her, and she would go back and tell family members and totally twist my words up, man. I'm telling you, these people outside of this circle, these people outside of Yahweh Shem Shai, outside of the elect, they demon possessed. Straight up. So prepare to be lied on, man. Out when the persecution comes. Prepare for motherfuckers to be saying you did shit you never did and all that shit. Family members, you know, people, motherfuckers, man. Alright, so let me get this. Oh, I can't go to it. There's some whack ass options, man. Alright, so Matthew 26 and 59. Matthew 26 and 59. Yeah, man. It was like it was a demon on her and she was just focused on me, man. All right, this is Matthew 26 and 59. It says, now the chief priests and the elders and the council sought false witnesses against Yahweh Shai to put him to death. All right. Yeah, man, we're gonna be lied on by these other Israelite groups out here, by IUIC, ISUPK. All right. Yeah, Salakia. Let me cross this street. Alright, we're gonna be lied on by people in the world, man. Because ultimately, you know, they just gonna be full of demons. They gonna have demons on them to say what it's to do to us what it says in Psalms the 2nd chapter. Cast their course from us. The heathen rage. And the heathen is Esau, the other nations, and the 2/3. They in a rage behind Yahweh Shem Shai and the elect. They have a hatred for the Lord, man. Believe that, man. especially plantation Christians, man. Those that drop the name of JC. They're gonna be the ones, they're gonna be the main ones with murder in their heart toward us, wanting us dead and putting us to death and persecuting us and coming after us, man. All right, so 1456. Mark 14:56. right? Cause she straight up just lied, man. Said I did some shit I wasn't even doing. Like, she didn't see me put no cigarette up to my mouth. Nah, man, it was just a demon on her fucking with me early in the damn morning, man. And the motherfucker that was actually smoking, she didn't say nothing to this motherfucker. She was just staring at me dead in my fucking eyes, bro. And it wasn't nothing I could say to get her out my face. Like, I was like, hey, I don't even smoke. You ain't see me smoking. That didn't matter, man. All right, so that's why the Lord didn't say nothing. Apostle Gabar goes into that. You know, a sheep goes to the slaughter quietly. Nah, man, just go to the guillotine, man. Don't sit there and, you know, start, you know. You know what it is, man. All right. These motherfuckers are what? Possessed by Satan. It wasn't really what could the Lord had said, man. You know, they was like, speak up for yourself. The Lord was like, nope. The Lord ain't say nothing, man, to the point to where Pilate was like, man, you know, what the fuck? What the fuck can you say? Can't say shit, man. The apostles been on the highways for 40 years. Everything that has been said, man. Everything that we can say, we've said it. All right. It says Mark 14 and 56. It says, for many bear false witness against him, but their witness agreed not together. Okay. So pretty much we're gonna be lied on, right? All right. By Esau, by 2/3, by family members, you know, by people that know us, just to try to get us out the way, but it ain't gonna work. All right, the Lord's wrath gonna come upon this world, man, upon these wicked ass people. Acts 6 and 13 says, Acts chapter 6 verse 13, it says, I'm gonna start at 12. It says, and they stirred up the people and the elders and the scribes and came upon him and caught him and brought him to the council and set up false witnesses, which said, this man ceased not to speak blasphemous words against the holy place and the law. All right. So what, you know, they gonna come up with, you know, accusations that ain't true against us. Say that we preaching hate, or, you know, that we planning to commit violence, or they gonna, whatever they gonna say. All right. And I got, you know, it happened on small scales, right, you know, right now, you know, but it's gonna be big, man. All right. They really is gonna put some of us to death. They really is gonna persecute us, chase us, you know, put us in prison and all that, man. You know, so hopefully this was edifying. I'm gonna end it there. That point is made. Shalom. On to the next.